Good morning, everybody. It is Monday.
Monday.
Yay, Monday! Good evening, everyone. It is Monday, and today's video is going to be actually kind of short. I just wanted to clear up a couple of things. Yes, this is an autism vlog. Matt's been autistic since I've known him forever. We've known each other now about 11 years. He was diagnosed with autism when he was 3. And the reason why we do what we do the way that we do it is because it's Matt's show. It's his autism. It's his disorder. It's not a disease. I'm aware of that. I'm kind of sitting back as an observer, just kind of watching for what Matt likes to do and what Matt doesn't like to do, and just kind of figuring out Matt as Matt figures out himself, because he's at that age, at a mental point, where he's really doing the same thing any tween would do. You know, figure out what his likes and dislikes are, figure out what kind of social clique he belongs in, find out where in life he'd like to fit into. That for me is something very spectacular just to watch, and I'm glad I get to ride along with him and do that. It's kind of like he's the driver and I'm just the passenger. I'm filming him because there's something that I'm looking for, that I want to see. I haven't found it yet, but when I do, it'll be up here for everyone else to see and for them to enjoy. So that's why it's not just me and him sitting in front of a camera talking, twice a week about actual autism and whatnot. It's more of a show don't tell approach to autism, because that gets boring, talking about autism. Show us a day-to-day with someone who has autism. Show us what they like to do, what their quirks are, what their interests in life are. Matt loves elevators, and he loves his hip-hop music, and he loves to break out into dance and song in what seems to be the middle of a store or in the street. If you're not careful of if you're not careful of your surroundings when he does do it, sometimes it can prove problematic. There was one time, I want to share this real quick with you. There was one time I was riding my motorcycle down the street, and I was actually on my way to meet Matt, and I saw Matt cross the street. And then right in the middle of the street, he was listening to his iPod, and right in the middle of the street, he starts breaking into, at the time it was the new song, Crank That Soldier Boy by Soldier Boy. And Soldier Boy is one of Matt's favorite artists, and he still listens to him a lot. And he couldn't get enough of that song. So right in the middle of this intersection, he's sitting there cranking that Soldier Boy like this, and people are honking at him and whatnot. It was I was laughing, and at the same time, on the inside, I was a little bit fearful. I thought for sure he was going to get hit by a car. That was something that kind of woke my eyes. That awoke me on the inside to the whole idea, and that's that's the reason why I do what I want to do with him, and let him kind of take the reins and him decide for where we're going to go. Speaking of which, today we didn't get to go there. Instead, Matt asked if he can borrow my phone, and I forgot to tell him that it was locked, and I forgot to unlock it for him. So it got messed up. It wasn't really his fault. It wasn't really my fault. It was kind of both of our faults. I should have remembered to unlock it before I handed it to him. So when I come out of the store, it was all messed up. I had to go take it to the Sprint store and sit in there and screw around for a good 45 minutes. So I killed up all of our time that we had together today. Friday, we'll be going to Chicago Ridge and the Ford City Mall and screw around out there. And Lizzie will be here. Say hi, Lizzie. Say hi. Say hi. And
Hey.
Matt will be there. Say hi, Matt.
How you doing?
So that'll be it for today. What we did do today is we went to go see my grandfather's tombstone. We got to go check that out. That was pretty cool. We were right in the very near vicinity of his cemetery, so we went, checked it out. Matt and Elizabeth stayed in the car. I just kind of went, filmed it real quick, said a real quick prayer for him, and crossed my heart and went on my way. Um, to be honest, I haven't stopped there as much as I'd like, but it's hard, having to do all these things at once. Um, Job searching, school, this project, all those things are very hard to keep track of while you have a 2-year-old running around who demands your full attention. In fact, one of the things that kind of worries me about Lizzie is the fact that she's not really seems to be developing like a normal 2-year-old. That makes me kind of curious. Um, so probably the end of this visit, I'm going to ask Lizzie's mom if it would be okay if her and I both took Lizzie in to get tested for autism. Um, it's not so much a hunch, just to be cautious. You never can be too safe. So I guess that's it for this vlog. I will see you guys Friday. DFTBA.